Yes, my people, damn. This is the match preview for Burnley versus Chelsea tomorrow at Turf Moor. As you can see in this background, head to head, Burnley have beaten us 38 times. We've beaten them 42 times. In our last three games, we have drawn 2-2. We have beaten them 4-1. And in the previous match before that, we beat them 4-0, if I'm not mistaken. Um, Jesus Christ. Yo, my people, damn. Man is here with another video, and this is for the match preview against Burnley. This is yeah, man's making a mess of this. I'm trying to do these match background things and it's not really working out, to be honest with you right now. So yeah, nonetheless, let's have another match preview. And I ain't done a match preview in a while. I'm trying to do things differently, and this background thing doesn't really seem like this is really working out too much right now, I'll be honest with you. But in our last couple of games against Burnley, we have beaten them 4-1. They've beaten us, and we've beaten them 4-0 and drew 2-2 before that. They have beaten us 38 times in their history. We've beaten them 42 times. In our in their last 5 games, they have won 2 out of 5, lost 2, and wait, my fault. They've lost 3 times, drawn 2 times. I said drawn 2 times. They've won twice and lost 3 times, where we have won 4 out of our last 5. Enzo Maresca stated in his press conference that Cole Palmer will be injured. He won't be available for this game. He won't be available for our next game against Arsenal or against Barcelona. So there'll be no Cole Palmer in the lineup for tomorrow, Barcelona or Arsenal. He has fractured his toe. That's the news that has come out recently. So yeah, man, that is the news. So there'll be no Cole Palmer for the next 3 games. So which is jarring, which is very annoying. So yeah, man, in this game, we are going to be the heavy favourites, regardless whether Cole Palmer is there, because Benoit Badiashile should be fit. He should be in the squad. Pedro Neto, Wesley Fofana, Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez will be in the squad as well. So we are always going to be heavy favourites. Burnley, they are a newly promoted team. They haven't really been doing too well in the league, but they haven't really been doing too well in the league, hence why we are going to be the favourites. Unlike Sunderland, who have been newly promoted, they're actually doing well in the Premier League. And we lost to them last month. So we need to make sure that we don't drop points, because it's important for Chelsea to keep up points to be able to stay in the top 4 and be closer to the top of the table as possible, whether or not we win the league or not. And I don't think we will win the league, but we need to be winning as many games as possible so that we don't fall out of the top 4 to keep contention for Champions League football next season, and to still apply pressure, whether that's to Manchester City or Arsenal, who are the 2 favourites for the Premier League title as it stands right now. So with our team, there's not going to be any Cole Palmer. There's not going to be no Mikhailo Mudryk. Liam Delap will be in the squad. And yeah, man, just to be honest, we're going to be near enough full strength other than Cole. So I'm going to tell you guys like my preferred XI for this game, or my predicted XI. I'll go with Robert Sanchez in goal. I'll go with Reece James right back. Centre backs. I'll go with Trevor Chalobah and Josh Achampong. Left back, I'll go with Mark Cucurella. CDMs, Moises Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez. On the left, I go with Garnacho. On the right, I'm going to go with Pedro Neto, Cam, João Pedro, and striker Liam Delap. I would put Estavio on this team, but he played 180 minutes for Brazil earlier in the week. And I don't think that Maresca is going to start him just because he wants to ease him in. He doesn't want to rush him into so many different games. Of course, he's going to come off the bench and probably make an impact as he did in our previous match, but he probably just won't start. He is a superstar in the making. He has done very well for Brazil as it stands. He's got 5 goals in 11 games for the Seleção. And to play against Burnley, we're probably going to need something off the bench or someone off the bench to just cause them more havoc when they're tired. Because Burnley are going to sit back. They're going to suffocate us and make us break the low block, something that we don't really do too well. So I would just imagine that with our team, we will tire them out, and Estavio coming on should be able to break between the lines or put the good ball in to be able to help us get a goal if we're not already winning by that stage already. So that's just my thoughts and opinions on that. That was my starting 11. And also make sure to check out the watch along for the game tomorrow. Vote on the poll who you think will win. The watch along is going to start at 12 o'clock, half an hour before the match starts. The team news would have already been out by then. So I'm just gonna wait and see how the game will be. In terms of any other news or anything, because this is going to be a long match preview. I'm just going to go live with it. I need to do these things like kind of more live in the place. So I'm just going to change this so you can see the match day post. Where is it? Settings. Not there. There we go. So okay, so worrying about or checking about what time the match is tomorrow. The match will be at 12:30, 22nd of November at Turf Moor, Premier League, Burnley versus Chelsea. So make sure to join the watch along from 12 o'clock. That's when the watch along will be live. So hopefully the team just gets the win, because Turf Moor, yeah, man, we generally get the win most of the time. And with our team being fully fit, bar Cole Palmer, we should still get the win, whether that's a 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, maybe 2-1. Who knows? But we need to get this win, especially with the fact that we're going to be playing Barcelona in the coming weeks. Well, not in the coming weeks, but next week on Tuesday, on the 25th of November. So we need to make sure that we just get this W to build momentum going into that kind of game. And even speaking of Barcelona, like, these are our next fixtures going into those games. Hold on. So hold on a second. So yeah, this is our next 5 games going into international break. I mean, after international break. So so obviously we play Burnley tomorrow, 12:30. Then we got Barcelona in the Champions League at Stamford Bridge on the 25th of November. Then we got Arsenal. Then we got Leeds. And after that, we got Bournemouth. Let me just pull this up so you guys can see it more more better. Sorry about that. That's the watch along one for tomorrow. That's the watch along one for tomorrow. I'm trying to do something different. I've been doing a lot of things the same recently, so hopefully we'll see what happens. So yeah. Let me just check this. Do the share screen for this. Where in the hell is it? This is annoying. I'm trying to find the share screen for this dumb thing. So this one, this one. This is the this is next game. So Burnley, that should be a W. Barcelona, that should definitely be a W, in my opinion. Uh, So then, yeah, then Barcelona, that should be, and Arsenal. I don't think we'll win that game, to be honest. Hope that we do. I don't think we will, though. Leeds, Ellen Road, that's a derby. We should definitely win that game. Against Bournemouth. They have Semenyo, who's been in great form, so I don't think that would be an easy game. Hopefully, we get the W. My expectations out of these games, I'm expecting us to win at least 3 out of 5 for these matches, personally speaking. So hopefully, to be honest with you, let's just wait and see how that goes. Wait and see how it goes. Just for future, and the road, Stamford Bridge twice in a week, or more. Yeah, man. Hope that we get the W's in those games. And Daniel said, I think we could get a draw. Also, fair enough. Personally speaking, Cole Palmer out. That's the best that we can hope. I don't think we'll beat them. But we shall wait and see how that goes. Um, yeah, man. It's not really too much in this game. For tomorrow's game. It's just a match preview. Try to do something different. I don't think it's working too much. So I am going to end this preview. Huh? Let me know if you let me know if you like this one, yes or no. But yeah, phew, this is drawing. But nonetheless, I will catch you guys in another video tomorrow for the match preview. So stay tuned for that. And I am going to end it here. So appreciate your support. Thank you for your messages, Daniel. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Have a good night.